Yes, guys, you know what time it is. It's your boy Jack here at the Irish Hotspur. David can't join me for this keep loan sell, just because I think he's just kind of recovering from a bit of a flu, a bit of a bug of some kind that he might have caught from the misses. So do wish David the best. He is trying to recover. Hopefully he'll be back as soon as possible. But let's talk about Oliver Skip. Oliver Skip, we're obviously keeping quite a simple one, so it's probably pretty easy for me to do on my own here. Of course, he kind of came in here, everybody, with a lot of expectations from that kind of Norwich campaign, but he absolutely smashed them, probably exceeded, the expectations that he came into this season with. He played 28 matches in all competitions. Right now, he is 21 years old. He joined the club in 2018. I think that was his first ever professional debut, as well as contract. Total matches played for Spurs in his career is 51, and then 2 goal involvements so far in his entire career with the gold card. That does mean we are keeping Oliver Skip, which is not a surprise, but I do have a few notes here, everybody. And when it comes to kind of Skip, he did basically kind of stand as probably one of Nuno's maybe best players during that really kind of poor era for Spurs. I mean, I know there weren't really a lot of standout players, but you could actually name a few. I think Sonny was one of, the standout players during Nuno's kind of campaign. Regulon actually had some good games in there as well. And then I think Skip is the other player that just really stood out actually during the Nuno kind of days. And I thought Skip was, in fact, probably our best midfielder during those Nuno games. He kind of showed that he can be that kind of hard midfielder, that grafter in midfield. He can get stuck in, he can win you tackles, game saving tackles in some cases, and then also just be a bit of a ball playing sort of midfielder at times, like not really always, but at times. Like we did see him going for kind of, ping passes in the Man City game. He loves to carry the ball forward when he gets the chance. He is a good progressive ball carrier. And he did kind of, I would say, exceed expectations is maybe the theme for Ollie Skip as well. But he was definitely someone that we didn't really get to see play under Antonio Conte. So that is kind of a bit of a shame where you're kind of talking about pretty much only the Nuno days with Oliver Skip. That's all you can really judge him under. And if you do look at his spell with the Nuno times, I mean, like I said, one of the best players during that spell. So I would say somebody we're absolutely keeping forever, perhaps a future captain in the future, maybe even a future coach for Spurs in the future as well. I think Philip Brady at one stage was predicting this guy was going to make the England squad if he was going to continue down the same path. Had he not been injured and he were to keep playing under Antonio Conte, you could probably see that happening where he could make that England squad. And I wish that did happen, but he's still got plenty of football ahead of him. He certainly will make the next tournament. I guarantee you that. And then he will be a very useful next player next season, because what you do look at it is that we really only had basically two fit midfielders, and I guess plus Harry Winks towards the end of the season. I mean, Skip was out for almost like 6 months, it felt like. And with Skip, he will be able to fill in for Højbjerg, fill in for Bentancur, if not challenge Højbjerg or Bentancur for starting positions. And they're all sort of similar, like, kind of players to a degree. They all have something, kind of similar to each other. So I think that'll be really nice that we have kind of three midfielders that sort of can do each other's roles, to a degree. I think they can do one role maybe better than another, but they sort of all are similar sort of midfielders. So I don't really feel like we need any more sort of defensive ball winning midfielders in this team anymore. I think we need to get more creative midfielders, but because of Ollie Skip, we are safe knowing that we have enough strong, hard hitting midfielders in this team that make us a very tough outfit to come up against. But everybody, let me know of Ollie Skip's season. Had he been able to play this entire season, would he be in this England squad coming up into the World Cup? Let me know, because I think that's a really good question to think about. But as always, everybody, do hit that like button on your way out. Do hit that subscribe if you are new. Check out all the other Keep Loan sells. We do have them in a playlist, so they're nice, neat, and orderly for you. But as always, everybody, in Conte we trust, and come on, you Spurs.